Morning. I'm Eric Castlebear with ASU TV News, and I want to give you a quick update of what we are experiencing right now in Arkansas and in Northeast Arkansas, and what we could see further on into the afternoon. Right now, the rain has stopped here in Northeast Arkansas for the better part of the morning, but the rain has really picked up across western and central Arkansas, and severe weather has been a threat, especially over southern Arkansas. Right now, we do have a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings down across the south. First, I'm going to go ahead and show you what the radar looks like outside. You can see much of eastern Arkansas is not seeing the rain at this time. If you draw a line basically from Cherokee down to Searcy and Pine Bluff and El Dorado and point west, you start to see that heavy rain is falling. Starting moving to Little Rock, really heavy line moving through west central Arkansas through parts of Montgomery County down into Pike and Hot Spring County, Clark County into Nevada County, and on the southern end of that area, that line, we do have a severe thunderstorm warning for these Boeing features that you see moving through Nevada County right now, moving out of Lafayette County into Columbia County, towards Magnolia, Ralston, Willisville, and Waldo. This warning is for some strong winds, 60-mile-per-hour winds, and this is goes until 11:45. So folks in Kale and Ralston now coming to Ralston, Willisville, Waldo, um, McNeil, Magnolia, and Emerson. You need to go ahead and start taking your severe weather precautions at this time. Severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 11:45 for Columbia, Hempstead, Lafayette, and Nevada counties. We do have a couple of got a flash flood warning into northwest Arkansas and north central and into the River Valley. Flash flood warning in effect for Crawford, Franklin, Madison, Sebastian, and Washington counties, and that goes until 1:30. They have seen heavy amounts of rain in places like Fayetteville and Alma, Clarksville, Ozark, excuse me, Greenwood up to Fayetteville. I seen a picture out of Fort Smith a while ago of a father carrying his daughter into a school. The parking lot is quite flooded at that school in Fort Smith. There's been a lot of flooding, especially in northwest Arkansas, and that will continue to transition into central and eastern Arkansas as the day goes on. So right now, this is just an overview. You can see that line, the clearing line is for the rain is moving through western Oklahoma, done past through Tulsa, moving towards places like Wagoner, Muskogee, and McAllister, uh, and that's with the front. That's the front finally pushing through, pushing that rain out. But there's a lot of moisture to work with in Arkansas, and that's why we still have that flash flood watch that's in effect through most of the day today and tomorrow, and through the first part of tomorrow across eastern Arkansas. There has been a new tornado watch that has been issued for central and parts of eastern Arkansas. I'll show you that map too. This is the map. The county shaded in yellow. This is a tornado watch until 6 p.m. for places like Little Rock and Russellville and Heber Springs and Searcy over to Augusta, Brinkley, Clarendon down to Stuttgart and DeWitt, Dumas and McGee, Monticello, Camden, Warren, Arkadelphia, Malvern, Hot Springs, Perryville. If you live in Pine Bluff and Desert, just name a few more places rising. A tornado watch has been issued until 6 p.m. for them counties. Southwest Arkansas, tornado watch in effect till 4 p.m. for folks like in Ashdown and Texarkana, El Dorado, Magnolia, Prescott, and Hope. So the conditions are becoming more favorable, especially in central and eastern Arkansas. As this front pushes through, there's a lot of wind energy. That wind is gusting right now here in Jonesboro upwards to 30 miles per hour. And take a look at current conditions here in the city of Jonesboro here in just a second. But the wind is gusting. There's a lot of wind energy. There's a lot of turning with the winds with the high turning of the winds as it goes up into the atmosphere. And what that means, wind directions are changing from right now the southeast, changing out of the south, southwest, west, and more northwesterly as you go up into the atmosphere. That's what we call shear, turning with the winds. And that is what will generate one or two tornadoes in the state of Arkansas today. We do have that enhanced risk of severe weather over central and eastern Arkansas. That tornado watch is in effect till 6 p.m. And we can't rule out that we could see one or two tornadoes here in northeast Arkansas as well. Not as likely here in northeast Arkansas, but we can still see one or two tornadoes. We will see some damaging winds at this front as that line of storms materializes and moves towards the east over the rest of your day. Current conditions right now here in Jonesboro, just to share this with you, it's 68 degrees with a southeast wind at 26 miles per hour, gusting upwards to 33 miles per hour. That was at the 11 o'clock reading here in Jonesboro. Right now, I don't have any wind in the city, but we do don't have any rain in the city. Excuse me. We do have those strong winds, and that's going to be a big concern. Those winds in this wet ground could cause some power outages, down trees, on top with the storms that could roll through later this afternoon. Rainfall rates will be high, 2 to 3 inches possible in some of these heavier storms. But after this episode tomorrow, things will start to clear up, especially after the morning time, start to clear up, and it will become cooler. Those temperatures rose last night, just continually steadily rose, and it's still pretty warm outside. Those temperatures will drop behind the front. We could see freeze conditions for your weekend here in Jonesboro and for most of the state. Just to update you on how much rain we have seen here in the city. We've seen, let's see if I can do my math real quick. 40 plus 9, 0, 2. We've seen close to 2.5 inches, almost 3 inches of rain here in Jonesboro. Have to drag out my calculator because my math skills are not top notch. So 0.67 plus we've seen almost 3 inches of rain here in Jonesboro. 2.97 inches of rain has fallen here in the city of Jonesboro, so we will still see more rainfall, and that total will continue to go up as the day continues and that front moves into the city. So right now, that is what we have going on here in Jonesboro and most of the state. Remember that tornado watch across central and southern eastern Arkansas until 6 o'clock. Southwest Arkansas till 4 o'clock. That severe thunderstorm watch out west will expire at noon. And just keep your eye to the sky. Remember, if you run into a flooded area, turn around, do not drown. If your windshield wipers are on, your light should be on as well. I have more updates throughout the afternoon on Twitter and Facebook, and I possibly will do another video update as these storms start to roll into East Central and Eastern Arkansas later on this afternoon. For ASU TV News, I am Aaron Castleberry. Y'all have a great and safe morning.